Let's talk sport and Mick Aussie in Calgary. Hello, Mick.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I'm not drinking, but the Mardi Gras started early down there in New Orleans. Congratulations to the Saints winning their first Super Bowl. So they're going crazy down there on Bourbon Street.
Mate, I'm surprised you've still got your voice.
Yeah, mate. I love the Super Bowl, as you know, but what a great game. The first half was, the Saints were a bit nervous, and it wasn't much highlights in the first half, but real quick, to start the second half, the Saints come out, they did an onside kick, which is like hugely risky. It caught the special teams of the Colts off guard. The Saints recovered the ball, and that just shows how gutsy their coach Sean Payton was. All the players loved playing for him, so a great win to the Saints. First time ever they're in the Super Bowl. First Super Bowl in 43 years. It's great, but as we know, we've talked about the devastation of Hurricane Katrina down there. It's amazing. It's amazing the team even survived, because there's only like 250,000 people living there now. They pack out the stadium, but financially, for them to survive the past 4 years and then come up and win a Super Bowl, great story, Jeff.
And you'd have to say sentimental favourites for everyone. Even if you're on the other team, you'd almost be hoping they'd win. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I had the Saints, and I'm glad they won, but the quarterback for the Colts is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. So in a way, I was hoping they'd win, because I get really upset with people that bag and diss this Peyton Manning. So he threw a bad interception towards the end of the game, but yeah, great effort. And this was serious. The highest rating TV show of all time, the Super Bowl outdone MASH. The final episode of MASH was the highest viewed TV show in the world of all time. This Super Bowl outdone that. 100+ million in America, like 1 in 2 in Canada. So big day, big parties everywhere, and the highest rating TV show of all time.
That's amazing.
Probably because of the Saints being in the game.
You'd have to say. Because that MASH record's been lasted 30 years just about. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't know why. You think the Seinfeld last episode or something would beat it. Yeah, true story. The MASH was, it held it for 27 years. You're right there, Jeff.
How about that? And there's a music link to the whole Super Bowl as well.
Oh, mate, well, as you know, they always have a halftime show and a pre-game show. Well, the beautiful Carrie Underwood, who's engaged to a hockey player up here, she did the pre-game show. Halftime show, it was the Grandpas, the Who played, and several years ago, I'll tell a funny little story. We all probably know of the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake Nipplegate. Well, the year after, I was lucky enough to be in the media centre down there at Super Bowl, and the Black Eyed Peas were being interviewed, and the beautiful Fergie was on stage, and someone in the media, there's like 300 of us media guys in this room, and someone said to Fergie, is there going to be an episode of Nipplegate? And she goes, oh no, that won't happen. And I'm filming, and I just said, oh damn it, right? And I didn't think I said it that loud, but my voice carried right across the room. Everyone started laughing, and Fergie started laughing herself, so I'm proud to say I made the beautiful Fergie laugh.
Nice work. I did hear some less than complimentary words about The Who. The performance was a bit, less than spectacular.
Yeah, they got 12 minutes. They did they mixed all their music together. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, Bruce Springsteen the year before was a highlight. They had Black Eyed Peas, Janet Jackson. So yeah, it's a big show, forever gets on, but these guys are like 65 years old, so, a lot of the younger people wouldn't even have a clue who they were,
There you go. They would through all the CSI shows, but anyway. And the Olympics, when do they start?
Well, yeah, it's Friday night. The opening ceremony happens out there at BC Place, Pammy's BC Place. You've heard me talk about this before. It was a place that Pamela Anderson got discovered at a BC Lions game, a CFL game, so that's where the opening ceremony starts, and all sorts of worry with this snow, like up in Whistler, hour and a half north, tons of snow up there, but Cypress Mountain, which is just up on the hill from Vancouver, they're trucking in snow, $1,000 a truckload, they're trucking in snow. There may be snow tonight, but then it's going to rain all weekend, no. I think they should move it, but they probably not, because they'll get a lot of people out to watch the snowboarding events and the mogul events, so I think that's why they want to keep it close to Vancouver.
What about the boxing kangaroo? Like, we hear a lot about that here, how the IOC didn't want the Aussie athletes to fly it outside, in the village because they thought it was too commercial. Did that make any headlines there?
No, I haven't heard that, but there's lots of Like, I don't think the athletes are going to be eating too much McDonald's, eh?
No, we wouldn't think. And afterwards they'll go the whole hog, you'd imagine. Thank you, Mick Ozzie in Calgary, and we'll get more Olympics reporting as we stare down the barrel of that big game as well. Worth checking out the website, Mick Ozzie, MYKAussie.com.